Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your midday news fix for Monday the 6th of May. Auckland's normally busy Ponsonby Road has become a ghost town after a fatal shooting overnight. Emergency services were called to the scene about 10:15pm. Police are still searching for the person responsible. Newstalk ZB's Claudia O'Neill says detectives are on Ponsonby Road, which remains closed between Franklin and Richmond roads.
People are gathering at the cordons trying to get a look at what's happened. The majority of the shops remain closed.
Local barber Peter told Newstalk ZB the mood on the street is sombre.
I think we're opening. One of our barbers is fully booked. The other two of us that aren't might just cut the day short, see what we do. But yeah, it doesn't look like we'll be getting much foot traffic.
A warning that New Zealand needs to act now to prevent further insurance spikes in the years to come. Stats NZ figures compiled by Newstalk ZB show home insurance premiums have increased 24.6% in the past year, while contents insurance premiums have increased 28%. Insurance Council Chief Executive Chris Farfoy says it's partly due to a 25 to 40% increase in reinsurance costs. He told Mike Hosking if New Zealand can mitigate risks to coastal and flood-prone communities, that will be reflected in the reinsurance costs that insurers are having to pass on to consumers.
Reinsurers look at that and say, actually, New Zealand is doing things better here. If things are going to kick off, well, they've protected some of these communities and the risk and the cost of those things will be less.
Hopes Auckland's water deal with the government can be replicated in the Wellington region. The government and Auckland Council yesterday announced an agreement to help Aucklanders avoid a previously signalled nearly 26% water rates hike. Auckland's water care will be able to borrow more money under the plan. Porirua Mayor Anita Baker wants to see something similar to tackle the Wellington region's leaky pipes and bring rates down.
We're at a 17% increase this year and we've had to put things on hold or push them back.
An academic is warning of economic flow-ons from public sector job cuts as agencies chase government cost-saving demands. But Victoria University professor Erin David warns similar policies in Britain over the past decade have had a dire effect.
More people being unemployed, less people being able to pay taxes, more people having to get benefits from the government to stay afloat. So it's actually been counterproductive.
Disappointment from animal safety advocates with the North Canterbury hunting competition bringing back its feral cat categories for a second year. Nearly 250 were caught at last year's controversial event, which drew protesters. Organisers say they have rules in place to minimise risks of pets being killed, including any hunting being 10 kilometres outside residential areas. To sport, a breakthrough victory for Lando Norris in Formula One's Miami Grand Prix. The McLaren drivers secured a maiden win, holding championship leader Max Verstappen to second. New Zealand have finished second at the Bermuda Sail GP leg, adrift of Spain, but ahead of Australia in the final. The Cleveland Cavaliers have advanced to NBA basketball's Eastern Conference semi-finals after a Game 7 elimination win over the Orlando Magic. And Andrei Rublev has won the Madrid Open, his second Masters tennis title. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5pm from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.